Hello, everyone! Welcome back to our channel, Daily English Dialogues. My name is Anna.
And I am Mark. Welcome, everyone. We are so happy you are listening to us today.
Today, we have a very special episode. It is a favorite topic for many people around the world. Today, we are talking about Christmas.
That is right, Anna. Christmas is coming soon. We want to talk about how people celebrate it in English-speaking countries. But we also want to talk about something more important.
Exactly. We will talk about the vocabulary of Christmas, the food, and the decorations. But we will also discuss the real meaning of Christmas.
This is a great episode for beginners. We will speak slowly and clearly. So grab a cup of tea or coffee and let's get started.
So, Mark, let's start with the basics. When is Christmas?
Christmas Day is always on December 25th. It is a holiday that celebrates the birth of Jesus Christ. However, for many people today, it is also a cultural holiday.
Yes, even if people are not religious, many families still celebrate Christmas. It is a time for family, friends, and happiness. But, Mark, is Christmas only one day?
That is a great question. Actually, no. The celebration usually lasts for a few days. The day before Christmas is very important.
Yes, that is December 24th. We call it Christmas Eve.
Exactly. The word Eve is short for evening. It is the night before the big event. For many families, Christmas Eve is actually more exciting than Christmas Day.
Why is it more exciting?
Because of the anticipation. Anticipation means waiting for something good to happen. On Christmas Eve, children are excited because they know Santa Claus is coming. Families often have a special dinner on this night, too.
And in some countries, like the UK or Canada, there is another holiday after Christmas, right?
Yes, the day after Christmas, December 26th, is called Boxing Day.
Boxing Day? Do people fight and box on this day?
No fighting. It comes from an old tradition. Rich people used to give boxes of gifts or money to their workers and servants on the day after Christmas. Today, it is mostly a day for shopping or relaxing.
So we have the 24th, the 25th, and the 26th. It really is a season. In English, we often call this time of year the holiday season or the festive season.
And speaking of the season, what is the weather usually like?
Well, in movies, Christmas is always snowy and cold. We call that a white Christmas.
A white Christmas is very beautiful. Everything is covered in white snow. It feels very cozy to be inside a warm house when it is freezing outside.
But that is only in the northern hemisphere, like in Europe or North America. What about Australia?
That is true. In Australia or South Africa, December is in the summer. It is very hot. They might have a barbecue on the beach for Christmas.
That is so strange to imagine, a hot Christmas. But no matter the weather, people love to count down the days. Mark, do you use an Advent calendar?
I do. An Advent calendar is a special calendar for December. It has little doors for each day, from December 1st to December 25th.
And what is behind the doors?
Usually, it is a small piece of chocolate. You open one door every morning. It helps you count how many days are left until Christmas.
I love that tradition. It makes waking up in the morning very fun. So, once December starts, the atmosphere changes. Everyone seems a little bit happier.
Exactly. And to make the atmosphere even better, we change how our houses look.
That brings us to our next topic.
What is the first thing you do when December starts, Anna?
The first thing I do is put up my decorations. I love Christmas trees. Do you have a real tree or a fake tree, Mark?
I have a fake tree. In English, we call it an artificial tree. It is made of plastic, but it looks real. What about you, Anna?
I prefer a real tree. I love the smell of the pine needles. It smells like a forest in my living room, but they are messy.
They are messy. So how do you decorate your tree?
Well, first, I put on the lights. Small, twinkling lights. They can be white or colorful.
Lights are essential. After the lights, we put on ornaments.
Ornaments, that's a big word.
Yes, an ornament is a small decoration that hangs on the tree. They are usually round balls. We sometimes call them baubles. But you can also hang other shapes, like stars, angels, or little animals.
Do you put anything on the very top of the tree?
Yes, that is a tradition. Most people put a star or an angel on the top. I put a big gold star on my tree.
It sounds beautiful. Beside the tree, there is another important decoration. It's called a stocking.
Ah, yes, a stocking looks like a big sock. Usually it's red and white. We hang it by the fireplace.
But we don't wear these socks, right?
No, they are for decoration. The tradition is that Santa Claus fills the stocking with small gifts and candy.
Speaking of Santa Claus, we must talk about him.
Santa Claus is the most famous character of Christmas. In the United Kingdom, they often call him Father Christmas.
Can you describe him for our listeners?
Of course, Santa is a big, happy man. He has a long white beard. He wears a red suit with white fur, and he is very cheerful. He often says, "Ho, ho, ho."
And the story says he lives at the North Pole, correct?
Yes, he lives at the North Pole with his elves. The elves are magical helpers. They make the toys for the children.
And how does he travel?
He travels on a sleigh. A sleigh is a vehicle that slides over snow. It is pulled by reindeer.
Reindeer are interesting animals. They look like deer, but they are stronger. And the most famous reindeer is named Rudolph.
Yes, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. He has a nose that glows red like a light.
So the story is that on Christmas Eve, which is December 24th, the night before Christmas, Santa flies around the world. He goes down the chimney of houses and leaves presents.
That is right. Children usually leave some food for Santa.
What do you leave for Santa, Mark?
When I was a child, I left milk and cookies. Santa loves cookies.
I think everyone loves cookies. This brings us to another big part of Christmas, the gifts.
Gifts, or presents. We buy things for our family and friends. We wrap them in colorful paper.
Then we put the gifts under the Christmas tree. We wait until Christmas morning to open them.
Opening gifts is very exciting. But Anna, sometimes this part of Christmas can become too stressful.
I agree. Sometimes people worry too much about money. They worry about buying expensive things.
This leads us to the main topic of our podcast today, the real meaning of Christmas.
Well, Mark, what does commercial mean?
Commercial means it's about business, money, and buying things. Over the years, Christmas has become very commercial. Shops want us to buy.
We see advertisements everywhere, on TV, on the internet, in the streets. They tell us that to have a good Christmas, we must spend a lot of money.
But is that true? Is Christmas really about the iPhone, the new clothes, or the expensive toys?
No, I don't think so. That is fun, but it's not the deep meaning.
So, Anna, how would you describe the real meaning of Christmas in simple English?
I think the real meaning is about three things: connection, kindness, and peace.
I like that. Let's talk about connection first.
Christmas is a time to stop working. We're all so busy during the year. We work, we study, we run around. Christmas is a pause button.
Yes, it is a time to connect with people. We visit our parents, our grandparents, or our cousins. We sit together, we talk, we eat.
Even if you live far away, Christmas is the time you call your family. You connect with them. You tell them, "I love you."
So the first meaning is love and family. It's about being together. We call this togetherness.
Exactly. Togetherness. Being together is better than any expensive gift.
Now, you mentioned the second thing, kindness.
Yes, this is often called the Christmas spirit.
What is the Christmas spirit?
It's a feeling. It's a feeling of generosity. Generosity means you want to give, but not just presents. You want to give help.
That is beautiful. During Christmas, many people donate money to charity. A charity is an organization that helps poor people.
Yes, some people cook food for homeless people. Some people visit old people who are alone.
That is very important. Not everyone has a big family. Christmas can be a sad time for lonely people.
You are right, Mark. So the real meaning of Christmas is noticing those people. It's about saying hello to your neighbor. It's about being kind to strangers.
I remember a quote, "It is better to give than to receive."
That is a perfect quote for Christmas. The happiness you feel when you give help is bigger than the happiness you feel when you get a new phone.
And the third thing you mentioned was peace.
Yes, peace. Christmas is a gentle holiday. It is soft. We light candles, we listen to slow music, we try to stop fighting.
In history, there's a famous story from World War I. It's called the Christmas Truce.
Oh, I know this story. Can you tell our listeners?
Yes, in 1914, soldiers from England and soldiers from Germany were fighting a war, but on Christmas Day, they stopped shooting. They came out of their trenches, they shook hands, they sang songs together, they even played football.
That is amazing. Even enemies found peace on Christmas.
That is the power of this day. It reminds us that we are all humans. We all want to be happy.
Speaking of being happy, food makes me very happy. Let's talk about Christmas food. It is a big part of the tradition.
It certainly is. In English-speaking countries, the main meal is usually a big dinner on December 25th.
What is the most traditional meat?
Usually it is turkey. A turkey is a very large bird. We roast it in the oven.
What if you don't like turkey?
Some people have roast beef or ham. Ham is very popular too.
And what do we eat with the meat? We need side dishes.
Oh, there are so many. We have roasted potatoes, we have vegetables like carrots and peas, and there's a special sauce called gravy.
Gravy is delicious. It is a brown, salty sauce made from the juices of the meat. You pour it over the turkey and potatoes.
There is also stuffing. Stuffing is a mixture of bread, onions, and herbs. You cook it inside the turkey.
What about dessert? We must have something sweet.
In the UK, they have Christmas pudding. It is a heavy, dark cake with dried fruit.
In America, people often eat pie. Pumpkin pie, apple pie, or pecan pie.
And we cannot forget the drinks. In winter, it is cold, so we like hot drinks.
Hot chocolate is my favorite, with small marshmallows on top.
There is also a traditional drink called eggnog.
Eggnog is interesting. It is made with milk, cream, sugar, and eggs. Some people love it, and some people hate it.
I actually like it. It tastes like liquid custard.
Aside from eating and opening gifts, what else do people do on Christmas?
Well, music is very important. We have special songs called Christmas carols.
Carols are traditional songs. Some are religious, like Silent Night. Some are just fun, like Jingle Bells.
Jingle Bells is very famous. I think everyone knows that song. Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
You have a good singing voice, Mark.
Thank you. Sometimes groups of people go caroling. They walk from house to house singing these songs for their neighbors.
That sounds lovely. Another activity is watching movies.
Yes, there are many Christmas movies. Some are funny, some are romantic. It is a tradition to sit on the sofa with your family, maybe in your pajamas, and watch a movie.
Do you have a favorite movie?
I like the movie Home Alone. It is about a young boy who is left home alone at Christmas. It is very funny. What about you?
I like A Christmas Carol. It is an old story about a man named Scrooge.
Ah, Mr. Scrooge. He is a very important character for our topic today.
Yes, at the beginning of the story, Scrooge is a bad man. He hates Christmas, he hates spending money, he hates people. He is grumpy.
We use the word Scrooge in English to describe someone who is stingy or mean with money.
But in the movie, he is visited by 3 ghosts. They show him the past, the present, and the future.
And he learns a lesson, right?
Yes, he learns that money is not important. He learns that kindness is the most important thing. By the end of the movie, he is happy and generous. He understands the real meaning of Christmas.
We have used a lot of new words today, Anna. Maybe we should review some of the difficult ones for our listeners.
That is a great idea. Let's pick 5 key words from our conversation.
Okay, the first word is artificial. artificial.
Artificial means not real. It is made by humans, like an artificial Christmas tree made of plastic.
Good. The second word is generosity. generosity.
Generosity is the quality of being kind and giving. If you share your food or give gifts, you are showing generosity.
The third word is ornaments.
Ornaments are the decorations we hang on the Christmas tree to make it beautiful.
The fourth word is commercial.
Commercial relates to business and making money. If Christmas is too commercial, it focuses too much on buying things.
And the last word is togetherness.
Togetherness is the feeling of being close to other people, the warm feeling of being with family and friends.
Well, Anna, we are coming to the end of our podcast.
We covered a lot today. We talked about Santa, trees, food, and the importance of love and peace.
If you are listening to this and you celebrate Christmas, we hope you have a wonderful time.
And if you do not celebrate Christmas, we hope you still enjoy the winter season. You can still enjoy the lights, the food, and the feeling of peace.
Remember, you don't need to spend a lot of money to have a rich Christmas.
That's right. A rich Christmas is rich in love, rich in friendship, and rich in kindness.
Before we go, we have a question for our listeners.
Yes, please tell us in the comments, what is your favorite holiday in your country and why?
We love reading your comments. It helps us learn about your cultures, too.
Thank you for listening to Daily English Dialogues. If you liked this episode, please subscribe to our channel and like this video.
It really helps us to make more simple English content for you.
Merry Christmas, everyone!
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. See you next time.
Bye!